Hi everyone, today's lesson is lesson 75, part 2, reading and writing Roman numerals to 31. So here we have a clock face, and you may notice it's a little different than our one that we normally use. We usually see clock faces like this on like clock towers or the ones that are in the middle of the city. The letters on this clock face are called Roman numerals. You sometimes also see these as chapters, numbers, and books. The Romans, who lived in the area near Rome, Italy, about 2,500 years ago, used these symbols for their numbers. Some of the important Roman numerals are I, V, and X. So the number I equals 1. Okay. V is the same as 5. And X is the same as 10. Now I'm just going to write those over here on the side really quick. Okay. So if I want to write the numbers from 1 to 12 using Roman numerals, it would look like these are the numbers 1 through 12. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we can see that if I wanted to write the number for 2, that is 2 I's next to each other. Okay, and 3 is, of course, 3 I's. But then when we get to 4, we write that as an I and then a V. 4 is 1 less than 5, so we write this I before the V. Okay, and then 6, the I comes after the V because it's 1 more than 5. And then, of course, we have 7, which is VII. 8 is V with the 3 I's. And then 9, since it's 1 less than 10, you're going to put the 1 and then the I and then the X. Okay, and then of course we have 10 is X. So 11 would be X with an I, and 12 is an X with 2 I's, and it continues on from there. Okay, so the number 20 we actually write as XX because it's 2 10s. All right, and 25 would be XXV because it's 1 10, 2 10s, and then a 5. So here on my calendar, I'm going to write the numerals from 1 to 30 on this calendar, okay? So 1 is I, 2 is II, then we have 3 I's, 4 is IV, 5 is just V, 6 is VI, 7 is VII, 8 is VIII. It sounds really weird, but it's the best way to say it. 9 is IX, 10 is X, 11 is XI, 12 is XII, 13 is XIII, 14 is XIV, because remember this number here means 4, just like it is up here. So it would be X and then the 4. 15 is XV, 16 is XVI, just like the VI here is the same as 6. XVII for 17. XVIII for 18. 19, of course, is going to be XIX. Remember, IX is the same as 9, so we have a 10 and a 9. 20 is XX. 21 is XXI. 22 is XXII, 23 is XXIII, 24 is XX, and then IV, again, because 4 is IV. 25 is XXV, then 26 is XXVI, 27 is XXVII, 28 is XXVIII. 29 is XXVII. ix, again because of the 9. 30 is xxx, and 31 is xxxi. Okay. There's a couple extra ones we can use. When we get up to 1,000, the letter M is used for 1,000. So if this year is 2020, then my number would be MMXX to go 1,000, 2,000, 10, 20. Okay? All right. So that's about it. There's a couple extra Roman numerals that we can talk about. For example, L equals 50. C equals 100, so we don't have to use 10 of these X's. And D equals 500. You won't be using these too much, but it's just kind of fun to know. And that's it for this lesson. Good luck on your homework.